Hi, I'm Christine. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here to chat about all the new 2025 holiday romance releases on my radar. Alright, so it's now the middle of November. I have already been reading holiday romances since like September. I have a lot of ARCs and early copies of holiday romances that I got, so I've already read quite a bunch of these on this list, but I just wanted to have a place kind of compiled with all of the new holiday releases for the year that are on my radar that I think you should put on your radar. So I have 35 on this list that I'm going to talk about. So these are just all the new holiday releases for the year on my radar, and I am going to link all of them below for you so that if you miss any, you want to go grab any. Some of these are out now. Some of them are coming out later in November, early December. You can go pre-order them, grab them, all the things. So the book titles, the author names will be linked below for you in the description of the video. So let's get into these, talk about all of the blurbs for all 35 of these. Let's go. First is Good Spirits by B.K. Borson. This one's out now. This one is so much fun, and here the hero is the ghost of Christmas past, and he is basically tasked with coming to haunt the heroine for the Christmas season, and she is very sunshiny, very sweet. So he's not too sure why he's back to haunt her, but they kind of work through her memories, work through her life together, and it goes from there. Of course, it's their romance. Loved this one so much. Highly recommend. I've already read it. Another one that I have is Scrooge for the holidays. This is by Kayla Grouse. This one says it is MMMF, polyamory, hidden magical town, forced proximity, a redemption arc, tentacle play, and spicy. I'm very intrigued by this one. It is out already. I have read, I think, majority of this author's backlist. She usually works for me. She's very spicy, but has like emotional elements as well. Next is The Gingerbread Bakery by Lori Gilmore. This is the 5th book in her Cozy Small Town series. So this is the Dream Harbor series. This one's very fun. She always has like really cute seasonal reads. This is actually my favorite that she's written so far. It is a second chance romance between characters that we have seen kind of throughout the Small Town series, but you could totally jump into this one and not having known their history as well, because you definitely get like the flashbacks and you get some of their moments in this one. I love this one. A second chance. She owns a bakery in town. They've grown up together and he is back in town, and they're having to spend time together to go to a friend's like wedding together. So a lot of like forced proximity. Love this one. Another one is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn. So this is a follow-up, exists in the same series of the one she did last year, which I think was How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. I really enjoyed that one. She does like rom-com really well, and I feel like the audios really work for hers. This one I think is like rivals to lovers set up in a small town. They have like rival Christmas tree farms, I want to say, like their families have businesses for them, and I think it goes from there. I'm intrigued by this one. Is one of the earlier ones that came out, and very excited to jump into the audio soon. Then we have The Bright Side of Christmas by Morgan Elizabeth. I read an arc of this one. It is out now as well. This one I loved. It was so fun. So this is kind of a neighbors to lovers setup where the heroine is a people pleaser and is always taking on other favors and doing things for a lot of people in the neighborhood. And so the hero is new to town and he wants her to take a break and like take time for herself. So he kind of is there to stop her from her people pleasing ways. I really enjoyed this one. It has forced proximity. They're neighbors. There's a snowed in moment. So cute. A lot of fun. I love this one. 'Tis the Season for a Cowboy by Ava Hunter. This one is already out now. I read it the night it released and had so much fun with it. It is more of an emotional, like heavier elements in it of dealing with a loss in the past of a child. So definitely check content warning for that because it is heavier content. This one I really enjoyed though. It's a second chance between a divorced couple and now they are snowed in together, and I just really loved this one so much. I love Ava Hunter's like cowboy romances, and this one really worked for me. The Duke Who Ruined Christmas by Scarlett Scott. This one is out already as well. It just came out the beginning of November. I read this one and had fun with it. This one is a historical romance novella where the heroine in this one is an American heiress, and she's actually best friends with the hero's sisters, and so she has been wanting his sisters to come and visit her in America, and he keeps like putting his foot down. He's more grumpy, cold, like kind of starchy Duke attitude, and so she decides to come and surprise her best friends in London for Christmas instead, and she shows up at their house. The sisters actually aren't there, so she ends up spending time with the hero, their brother, on her own, and it goes from there to their romance. Very like cold, starchy, icy-hearted Duke whose heart starts to thaw with the heroine around him. Say It Doesn't Snow by Veronica Eden, and this one is out already as well. This one I thought was cutesy, but it wasn't really like a favorite for me. This one, the hero is a hockey player, but he recently got fired because of like a scandal situation kind of going on that he was not in the wrong, but he's getting like blamed for it. And so in here, the heroine and the hero have actually had a moment in the past, because this is another like best friends and brother situation. So they had kind of like a secret fling in the past, hooked up, and it is now them like kind of snowed in together at this house, like his family's cabin, and it goes from there. This one was like cutesy, very insta-lovey. We also have an Amazon Originals collection of 4 different authors writing 4 different holiday novellas. So this is the Home Sweet Holidays collection. The first one is No Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov. Then we have Marion Bright, Ali Rosen. We have You Better Not Pout, Mia Sosa. And then we have All Wrapped Up in You by Rosie Danan. There's 4 different authors, 4 different holiday novellas. I think they're all like 50 to 80 pages. I think they'll be on KU with Read and Listen. I actually have ARC copies of these, so I'll be jumping into these soon. I'll have like a review coming for them shortly. Then we have Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. This one I think is a hockey romance. This author, I have not read her, I don't think, but I know she's very popular, like even in the trad publishing world for Icebreaker. So kind of intrigued by this author, but like I'm not sure she'd be for me. So anyways, she has one out right now too. Better Not Pout by Maren Moore. This one is actually going to be out by the time this video goes up. So this one I actually already read it. I really enjoyed it. This one is where they own like neighboring businesses in a small town. So the heroine, her whole family has owned like this candy store. So she's a candy maker, and the hero is opening up this like new bar right next door to their business. And basically in here, the heroine is looking for like her perfect man. She writes a letter to Santa. The hero shows up and like he kind of fits and checks off everything off of her list. So it's a little like too good to be true what's going on. And it goes from there. I loved this one. It was so fun and like spicy. It's such a fun time. We have a Grump in Moose Falls by Emily Silver. This is an MM holiday romance. I read the one she did last year and I think I liked that one. It wasn't like a favorite, but it was okay. And so I'm kind of intrigued to get to this one, and we shall see what I think about it. It is out now though. Then we have Sleigh Bells and Snowstorms by Claire Kingsley. This one is out already as well on Kindle Unlimited. This one I think is more romantic suspense, or like I think actually the heroine or somebody, maybe the hero, is a spy in this one I heard. So I'm kind of intrigued, but I think I enjoy this author's like small town more. So I don't know if I'll get to it or not. I think there's like an international spy element to the story. So I'm intrigued. Dreaming of a Cowboy for Christmas by Anne Einerson. This one will be out by the time this video is up as well. I read an arc of this one and really enjoyed it. So in this one, the heroine has like rented a place to stay in Arizona for the holiday season. And when she shows up, she finds out that she was scammed, that the place doesn't actually exist. And so she has nowhere to stay, and she ends up being on the hero's property as well. And so he's like, what the heck are you doing here? He's older. He's like 20 years older than her. So she ends up staying with him, and it's their romance. So a lot of like forced proximity and just like very like spicy times between them of exploring together and having fun. This one was a really fun time. Merrily Ever After by Catherine Walsh. This is an author who I really love her holiday romances. And this one I believe is a compilation of like 4 possibly new romances. So maybe like little novellas that she's put together. I'm very intrigued to get to it because I think I've read 2 or 3 maybe of her holiday romances in the past and have really loved them. So I want to get to this one. It is out now. We have A Cozy Holiday by Kels and Denise Stone. This one I have been wanting to try this author duo out before, and so this might be the time that I finally check them out. I'm very intrigued by this one. I think it comes out at the end of November. I'm gonna go through these next ones pretty quickly. So we have Yours for the Season, Emily Stone. I don't think I've read this author before, but I see hers recommended all the time. We have A Mannequin for Christmas by Timothy Janofsky. This is an author I've read before. He does like holiday romances, and I think I enjoyed some of them in the past, or maybe they were like 3 stars for me. So like I'm not dying to get to it, but like it is out as well. I think the pink cover is really fun. We have Check the Halls by K.M. Gillis. I honestly don't know anything about this one besides that it has to do with hockey because of the cover. So I am intrigued. I saw a few friends share this on Instagram, so I'm intrigued to check it out. It would be a new to me author. We have Merry Little Christmas by Lauren Blakely. This one looks really cute. I love, love, love the cover. I honestly don't know anything about this one, but I am very intrigued. Let's see. This one says Small Town, Grumpy Sunshine, Brother's Best Friend, Fake Dating, and a Christmas competition. So I'm very intrigued. I think the cover is so stinking cute. Then we have Only December by Noelle Adams, which this one comes out at the very end of November. So this one's not out yet, but it will be out soon. This one I definitely want to get to. So Noelle Adams is actually the pen name for Claire Kent. So she writes the post-apocalyptic dystopian romances that I'm obsessed with. So her contemporary pen name is Noelle Adams. So I enjoy reading her books, and I'm very intrigued to get to this one. I think she actually has a ton of holiday romances in her backlist, so I'm definitely intrigued to get to it. We have You Make It Feel Like Christmas by Sophie Sullivan. I think he's a hockey player and it has to do with like Christmas tree farms, I want to say. I think that's what I heard, so I'm intrigued. Then we have The Christmas Catch by Hannah Gray. I just saw this one recently on Instagram and it looks so fun. So I think it takes place in Maine, I want to say. I'm seeing like lobsters on here, and I think he's either a lobster fisherman or a fisherman in general, and I think it is a small town type of romance, so I'm very intrigued. Love the cover. We have Holiday Unscripted by Natasha Madison. This one is out already. I think it's more rom-com vibes, so I'm not sure I will get to it, but it is out. Then we have The Holiday Hookup List by Alexis Daria. This one I think is available on KU Read and Listen if I saw that correctly, and I am intrigued to get to this one. I've read this author before, and hers are always like more rom-com and fun, so when I'm in the mood for that, maybe I would check it out. We have Christmas Fling by Lindsay Kelk. This one looks so fun. He's wearing a kilt. It says, "Is a fake boyfriend really just for Christmas?" So very intrigued. I'm assuming it takes place in Scotland. That one sounds like one I really want to check out. Date Night in December by Jacqueline Snow. This is an author, I don't think I've read her before, but I definitely am intrigued. I always see her on like the holiday lists for the year. We have Yours for the Season by Kate Cochran. This is a sapphic holiday romance, and I've heard great things about early readers for this one, so I'm very intrigued. Maisie Yates has Cowboy It's Cold Outside. I did read this one, and it was okay for me. It is less holiday Christmassy time and more like just small town, Western cowboy vibes, and like the Christmas time sets in like 80% into the story. So it was okay for me. Basically in here, the heroine wants to open like an axe throwing bar, and so the hero owes her family like a debt for reasons, and so in here she goes to him to get like business help in opening the business. So it's their romance. It's a small town. It's cowboy vibes. Then we have Christmas on Fifth Avenue by Julie Kaplan. This says, "Two strangers, one city, a spark they never expected." This one sounds really cute, and I love the cover. It just like really grabbed my attention. I love the red bow and the heroine's hair, so I'm very intrigued. I have never heard of this author before. We have Let's Pretend by E. Salvador. So this is an author that I've been wanting to check out, and I'm kind of like a little more worried about her full-length book, so like a novella might be the perfect time to try her out. This is a new holiday one from her that she recently like promoted on Instagram, so I am intrigued to try out her writing style. Then we have A Little Holiday Fling by Farrah Heron. This one actually takes place in Canada, so it has a Toronto setting. It's cozy, a Grinch hero, holiday-loving heroine, found family, heartwarming. I have read this author in the past, and I feel like hers were a fun time, so I might check this one out this holiday season as well. And then the last one that I have on my radar for the season is Merrily Mine by Jennifer Chipman. This is a brother's best friend, snowed in, home for Christmas, age gap, divorced hero, and their neighbors. So I'm very intrigued. I think the cover is really cute. I feel like hers really work for like seasonal reads for me, so I am intrigued to get to this one. The cover is adorable. All right, so those are all 35 of the new holiday romances that are coming out or are out now for the 2025 season. Some of these I'm so excited to dive into. Definitely let me know in the comments if you're going to check any of these out, if you've read any of these, if you have any more to add to the list. Definitely drop them below for any new holiday releases this year. A bunch of these, like I mentioned, I have already read, so I'm going to be doing pretty soon a video where I talk about all the ones for the holiday season and if I think they're worth the read or not, so I'll be having that video come soon. Like I mentioned, all the books are linked below in the description so that if you miss any or you want to go grab them, pre-order them, all the things for yourself, definitely go check out the description. And if you would rather leave me an emoji in today's comments, leave me like a snowman emoji, because there's so many like snowed in holiday romances for the season, so leave me like the snowman, the snow emoji in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!